Hey Grok, I feel like giving up. No matter how hard I try, I keep facing setbacks. Really, I don't know what to do. I am confused and frustrated. Nothing works for me, Grok.
Cleophee, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Have you heard the saying, fall 7 times, stand up 8?
I have, but it's hard to stay motivated. How do you keep going when everything feels overwhelming?
It's all about perspective. Think of the struggles as tests. The Quran states, "And we will surely test you with something of fear and hunger and a loss of wealth and lives and fruits, but give good tidings to the patient." Quran 2:155. Each challenge helps you grow stronger.
How can I find strength during tough times? What are some effective strategies and techniques I can use to cultivate inner strength and resilience during challenging times? How can I navigate through adversity while maintaining a positive mindset and finding support from others?
Start by reflecting on your past. What challenges did you overcome? Remind yourself of your resilience. Remember, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The strong believer is better and more beloved to Allah than the weak believer. While there is good in both, strive for that which will benefit you. Seek help from Allah and do not feel helpless." Sahih Muslim.
That makes sense. But what if I feel like I'm not making progress? What if I feel stuck and see no progress?
It's important to set small, achievable goals. Celebrate those small victories. Each step forward, no matter how small, is progress. As you build momentum, you'll gain confidence. Look at Elon Musk. He faced numerous failures with SpaceX, including rockets exploding, but he kept pushing forward.
I guess I can focus on the little things. But what about when I feel alone in my struggles? What if others don't understand my struggles?
That's okay. Not everyone will understand your path. Focus on your journey and what you're learning. Remember, the strongest believers are those who persist despite the lack of support. Your journey is unique, and that's what makes it valuable.
That's comforting to hear. But what if I just feel plain frustrated and want to give up? What should I do when I feel overwhelmed by frustration?
When frustration strikes, take a step back, breathe, reflect on why you started in the first place. Write down your goals and your why. Reconnecting with your purpose can reignite your passion. And remember, even Elon Musk faced countless obstacles before reaching Mars. He had to overcome skepticism and financial struggles to realize his vision.
You're right. If he can keep going, so can I. Thanks, Grok. I feel more empowered to face my challenges now.
Keep pushing forward, Cleophee. Every challenge is an opportunity. Never give up.
A powerful message. Thank you for sharing these insights. Well, let's move to another segment, the deep dive with Jack and Wilson. But before that, please hit the like button so it will reach other listeners, like you, and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Thanks again. Jack and Wilson, the floor is yours.
Okay, let's unpack this. Everyone, at some point, hits a wall, right? That feeling of just defeat, the urge to walk away, maybe give up. It's pretty universal.
It really is. Life, well, it guarantees challenges. And yeah, with those challenges often comes that feeling of being totally overwhelmed, questioning if you're even on the right path or if it's worth continuing at all.
Right. So for this deep dive, we've looked at a conversation that really zeroes in on this exact thing, resilience, finding strength during those tough times.
Yeah.
And our mission basically is to get under the surface of this source material and, pull out insights that can actually help you when you face your own hurdles.
And there's this core idea right from the get-go, a really powerful one. Setbacks aren't really dead ends. They actually hold the potential to be setups for something bigger.
A setup, not a shutdown. I like that. It immediately shifts things, doesn't it?
It really does.
The course conversation really hammers this home. Every setback can be seen as a setup for a comeback.
Exactly. It's all about reframing the challenge.
Yeah.
So instead of thinking failure, the idea here is to see it more like a test.
A test, okay.
Yeah, and these tests, even though we don't exactly welcome them, are presented as chances to, grow stronger.
Like that old saying, isn't it? Fall 7 times, stand up 8.
Precisely. It's the getting back up part.
Yeah.
And the source even brings in this perspective from the Quran stating, "And we will surely test you with something of fear and hunger and a loss of wealth and lives and fruits, but give good tidings to the patient.
Wow.
So it sort of anchors this idea of difficulty, even really deep loss, as just part of being human. And it links it to patience and the idea that good things come to those who endure.
That puts it in a much bigger context, beyond just the immediate problem. It makes you ask, maybe, what's this teaching me? Instead of just, why is this happening to me?
Right.
If you think back on your own tough times, how did getting through them change you fundamentally?
That shift, seeing it as a test for growth instead of like victimhood.
Yeah.
It's huge. But okay, the obvious question is how?
Yeah, how?
How do I find that strength when I feel totally drained, overwhelmed?
And the source has a pretty practical strategy for that. It says, look at your own history.
Okay.
Think about past challenges you've already overcome. Remind yourself, hey, I've done hard things before. You've got a track record.
It's like mining your own life for proof that you can handle it. The conversation also brings in a related saying attributed to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The strong believer is better and more beloved to Allah than the weak believer, while there's good in both.
Mm-hmm.
Strive for that which will benefit you. Seek help from Allah and do not feel helpless.
Strive, seek help, and do not feel helpless.
Wow.
I like that. It's active, isn't it?
Very.
It's about putting in your own effort, but also looking for support, whether it's external or, spiritual. And crucially, rejecting that feeling of helplessness.
Exactly. It emphasizes that combination, internal drive and external or divine help. But let's be real.
Yeah.
Even when you are striving, sometimes you just feel stuck. Like you're pushing, but nothing's happening. No progress.
Oh, that plateau feeling, or worse, feeling like you're sliding back, that can be so demoralizing. What does the source say about that when you're just not seeing results?
The advice there is to break it down deliberately. Set small, actually achievable goals.
Okay, bite-sized pieces.
Yes, and this is key. Actively celebrate the small wins. Don't just brush past them.
So don't wait for the huge breakthrough. Acknowledge the little steps.
Precisely. Because each small step isn't just movement, it's like fuel. It builds momentum. And maybe more importantly, it builds back your confidence bit by bit.
Especially when the big goal seems miles away.
Right. And the source uses a pretty vivid example here. Elon Musk and SpaceX in the early days. They had failure after failure. Rockets literally exploding, very publicly. It wasn't smooth sailing at all. But that persistence through those massive setbacks, well, it really illustrates this point.
Yeah, exploding rockets definitely qualifies as a setback. It shows progress isn't always linear, even with, spectacular failures.
Exactly. But struggles can also feel incredibly lonely, can't they?
Oh, definitely. Like you're the only one going through this.
Yeah. And loneliness is a huge challenge. The material advises actively seeking out community, surrounding yourself with people who are supportive.
With sharing what you're feeling can make a difference, right? Lighten the load a bit.
It really can. And the source adds another dimension to this, referencing the Quran again. Indeed, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest. So it points towards finding comfort and connection through things like prayer or reflection, connecting inner peace to, well, a spiritual side.
Like finding an anchor when you feel adrift.
Exactly. That connection, whether it's community or faith, can be crucial support. But what about when the people around you, maybe people you expect support from, just don't get it?
Oof. Yeah, they don't understand your struggle or why it's so hard for you.
That can be really tough. And the conversation addresses this straight up. It says, basically, it's okay if others don't fully get your journey.
It's okay.
Yeah. Your path is unique to you. Not everyone will understand it.
So the focus needs to stay on your experience, what you're learning, not getting bogged down because someone else doesn't validate it.
Exactly. The material even suggests that the strongest believers are those who persist despite the lack of support. It kind of reframes that lack of understanding.
How so?
Well, not proof that you're wrong, but maybe is another kind of a test of your own conviction. Your journey has value because it's yours, not because everyone else approves.
That's actually really reassuring. Okay, final scenario maybe. What about that moment of just pure overwhelm, frustration boiling over, and all you want to do is quit? Just throw in the towel.
Ah, yes. That peak I give up moment. The recommendation there is, first, pause.
Stop.
Step back. Physically, mentally, take a breath. Sounds simple,
It
but
breaks the cycle.
it does. And then, the really crucial step, reconnect with your original why.
Your purpose.
Yes. Go back to whatever ignited that fire in the first place.
Oh.
Why did you start this?
Maybe even write it down again. Your goals, your purpose, like remind yourself visually.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Exactly. And this brings us back to that Elon Musk example from the source.
Okay.
He didn't just face technical problems. He faced huge skepticism, financial crises. You have to imagine he felt that urge to quit.
Absolutely. The pressure must have been immense.
But he pushed through those specific feelings, that frustration, fueled by his big why, reaching Mars.
So if someone can stick with it through exploding rockets and near bankruptcy for a goal like Mars, maybe that can inspire you to find your own why and push through your current obstacle.
It's about finding that purpose that feels bigger than the immediate pain.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's try and pull these threads together from this deep dive. The wisdom here for navigating setbacks seems to be about, well, first, shifting how you see them.
Right. Not failures, but tests, opportunities.
Then drawing strength from your own past wins. Remembering you're resilient.
Building momentum with small goals, celebrating those little victories.
Finding connection through community, maybe through faith or reflection.
Yeah, and accepting that your path is yours, even if others don't quite get it.
And finally, when you really feel like quitting, pausing, and reconnecting with your core purpose, your why.
It all seems to circle back to that really optimistic idea.
Oh,
Every challenge holds potential, an opportunity for growth.
definitely. So here's a thought to leave you with, kind of drawn from the source's conclusion. What if you really embrace these ideas? What if the very next time you hit an obstacle, you consciously tried to see it as an opportunity, as a test you're equipped for? How might that actually change your approach? What's maybe one small shift based on this you could try next time you feel that urge to give up?
Thank you for joining us for today's podcast. I hope you've gained some valuable insights. If you're a truth seeker, yearning for divine light and ready to step out of darkness, now is your moment. The truth is that Allah is the one and only creator of the universe. He has sent over 124,000 messengers and prophets to guide humanity, starting with Adam and culminating with the final messenger, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon them all. If you resonate with this message, you might be ready to embrace Islam. Simply recite the Shahada, the Islamic declaration of faith. For further support, feel free to join our WhatsApp group. You can send us a private message there. The link is in the video description. Don't wait until it's too late. We look forward to connecting with you soon.